Welcome to another Qigong session with me, Jessica Shepard. I would like to invite you to do some Qigong with me today. This is a practice, a flow specifically for inner strength, stability, and balance. So to begin, we sort of loosen up. We warm up with an arm swing. So just swinging your arms side to side and allowing that heaviness of your arms, your hands, your shoulders to exist, allowing gravity to pull down your energy from top of your body all the way into the earth. So you can feel your feet on the ground and connected with the earth. And let your head and neck kind of follow as you feel comfortable. It's nice to get really loose here, but never losing touch with your center, your spine, your alignment inside. Your spine is like a nice strong tree trunk, and everything else kind of circles around. And you're going to start lifting up your feet as you swing your hands back underneath your rib cage. So this is a kidney tap, and it's light. So you're just awakening the chi on the kidneys. You're not really banging, you're tapping, right? Nice and soft. And if this pace is too fast, you can move more slowly. And then going back into the arm swings without the tapping. Just feeling all the muscles, tendons start to loosen up a little bit more as you're doing this. And again, being mindful of the flow of energy. One thing Qigong can help us with is to flow our energy down from our head and into the ground, into the earth. It's always helpful in that way. So here we are doing that kidney tapping again and waking up the chi, the lower back, while you're rolling onto your heels, leaning back a little bit. Just waking up the body, waking up the energy, and slowing down and returning to the gentle arm swings again. So you slow it down to pause and check in. Just place your feet about hip width apart. folding your arms, holding your hands out and then up, lifting the sky, and then releasing down as you exhale. You can interlacing your fingers, the belly button, and then at eye level, you kind of meet your hands, release, and exhale. Inhale. Extend all the way out at eye level. Lift the sky. And exhale down. Go at a pace that feels natural for you with your breathing. If the inhale does not match with this practice, it's okay. Just be natural. There's an exhale as you release. Inhale. Pushing your hands out, meeting at eye level, lifting the sky, and releasing the chi into the earth. Next, you're going to lift up one arm and hand, just extending that arm and that wrist and hand up. Like you're spreading your fingers and looking through those fingers. And then you release down. And again, inhale up. Just a gentle arm extension. Looking past the fingertips, through the fingertips, and release down. And then on the other side, lifting that arm up, extending the hand fully, feeling that stretch in your arms and your neck and your fingers, and then releasing. And again, lengthening the arm, the fingers, and the gaze, and then letting go. Now both arms, like you're pushing a mountain, or you're standing in a valley, and you're pushing either side of the mountain. Just feeling that stretch, especially across your chest. And breathe and relax. Let's just take the Wuji stance, which is this nice neutral resting stance with your legs slightly apart, your knees nice and soft, your pelvis is in a neutral position, your shoulders are relaxed, your arms are out slightly, and your chin is pulled back so that the back of your neck lengthens. And then from this space, you're gonna do some neck twists, twisting to either side. Very gentle. Your neck is delicate. Do not want to overextend. Next, looking up and then down, up and down, up Keeping your breath nice and natural and easy. If you're ever in any neck discomfort or any discomfort at all with Qigong, back off. The rule of thumb is to only go to 70% effort. So you're keeping it nice and soft. So next you're going to do a figure 8 with imagine your nose is holding a pen and you're just drawing a circle on each side of your neck, passing through the center to the other side. Again, always being mindful of your limits. Keep that circle small if it feels like you need to. Beautiful. So now that our necks are nice and stretched, we can do the cure for 100 diseases. So roll your shoulder blades back as you look at your thumbs. So this is an inhale back, and then an exhale forward as you bend. Inhale back, and exhale forward. Inhale, open up, and see if you can squeeze those shoulder blades closer together as you inhale. And exhale, release. Inhale, open. And exhale, release. And you can feel that earlier arm stretch, how that prepared you for this. Your neck stretch is giving you a little bit more mobility for this exercise. Opening and releasing back to center. There's always a wonderful opportunity between each exercise to feel into the release. In Qigong, we're releasing tension, we're releasing stuck energy and stagnation. And maybe the greater work of this is these moments where we get that release and return of life force, fresh chi that's coming back into our bodies. So I invite you to take advantage of these moments where we go into the Wuji posture, breathe, and sense what's changed. Next, we're going to start on the lower half of the body with the ankle circles, 6 in either direction. And then the other side. Grounding into the earth, getting that nice stable feeling under you before you balance. And wake up the ankles. Wake up the feet. So connect with the ground as you kind of roll onto your toes and onto your heels. Just a little bit of a lift. You're not going too high. Just sensing what's happening underneath your feet. And then we're going to take this a step further and integrate our awareness of the front of our body and the backs of our body. So as you go backwards onto your heels, press back with your hands and notice what that's like. And as you go forward onto your toes, press forward with your hands, like you're almost like you're pressing against a wall on either side of you. And you're sensing what's happening inside your body as that is occurring. So what we're aiming to feel here is the whole front side of your body right now engaged, from your chest, belly, front of your legs, hands. And then we push back onto our heels and feel the backside. This is a very, this is kind of like the underpinnings of a lot of the practices we do, feeling into these two major conception vessels, two energetic pathways. One is yin and one is yang. So as you push back, you're feeling into the yang. And push forward again. And back. It's a very integrative and balancing practice. And then now take both of those together as an inward awareness. And imagine a string pulling you up from right inside. Just allow that string to pull you up right inside and feel the front and the back and the inward energy pulling you up, making you long, lengthening you out. And then relax. Next, we're going to do some pelvic tilts. So you can put your hands on your lower back and you pull your belly button into your lumbar spine. As you inhale, and then you exhale and tilt a little bit forward. I want this to, of course, be relaxed and soft, just feeling and sensing into your pelvis's ability to tilt and that strength you have. That just that little inhale and that pull back with your belly button, you can feel that strength. The pelvis, the abdomen. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And we're going to move right into hip circles. And this is a 360-degree circle. And see how smooth this can be for you. The more slowly you move, the more you'll feel. And you may sense some cracks, some pops, some adjustments. That's all good. You want to feel, you want to sense. This is an opportunity for you to feel embodied, to feel all of it. The pleasant sensations, hopefully. And then switch to the other side. always being mindful that you are holding center. There's not wild swinging here. There's definitely a center that you're rotating around with your hips. And this feels wonderfully nourishing. And you can do this as many times as you like. Now we're going to warm up the knees. So as you inhale, push your knees back. And then as you exhale, keep your back straight and slightly bend those knees. Inhale again. And exhale as though you're sitting down into a chair. And then inhale. Exhale. Inhale, pushing back on those knees, feeling the stretch. And this next one, we're going to inhale back, and then as you exhale, stay. There we go. And just hold it, and you want to keep breathing. And as you exhale and push back, just see how long you can make that spine of yours. Imagine being pulled from the top of your neck and from your rear by a string, and just see how much you can release. The exhale really helps to let go. So if you can just release and strengthen, it feels really good. And then when you're ready, push your knees back and come up again. Coming into that nice Wuji stance, feeling what's happened with those knees. Sometimes the opening can be revelatory. Feeling the energy move throughout your body in new ways. Just becoming aware of what's happening. This is the transformative aspect of Qigong. So much space starts to open up. Next, you're going to step forward, one leg, and then rock back. And forward again. And back onto that heel. Lifting your front toe up. Let me show you what I'm doing. Up onto your front toes. And then back onto the heel. Reaching up, careful not to overextend. So really be mindful of, as you inhale and reach up, that you're not pushing yourself so hard. You're going just under your limit. You don't want to reach your limit here. Taking care of your back. Stepping forward with the other foot and then moving back on the other side. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Getting a wonderful stretch in the back of those legs. Feeling all of the energy meridians we've been Working so far in our arms, our front, our backs, our legs and knees and feet. And last one. And then bringing it all down right in front as you exhale and center and ground. Again, taking that moment to feel, to pause, to receive. Place your hands on your belly for a minute and let the return happen. The return of flow, the return of energy, the fresh chi that you're generating. Allow yourself to receive it. So often we move through life one thing to the next without taking this moment to honor and acknowledge what we've completed and how it feels. So this next exercise is a little figure 8 for your hips. So you're literally making a figure 8. So one hip is making a full circle, passing through the center. And then the other hip is doing the same. And your shoulders and your neck and your head are floating, just following along effortlessly. This isn't always the easiest exercise for some people. So just focus on seeing how smooth you can make this, how soothing it can be. Imagine your head and neck and shoulders and upper body are just floating along a slow-moving river created by this figure 8, which is a symbol of longevity in Qigong and harmony. So circles and figure 8s are repeated themes. For energy. How energy is moving and traveling and balancing and reharmonizing, and you can really start to feel it with an exercise like this. It's very soothing. Coming back to the center now. Next, we're going to do the crane. This is a 2-part. So the first part, you're going to just go down to your knees as you cross your hands in front and lift up one leg as you press out with either hand. And then cross and do the same, except go a little bit higher and reach up. And other side. Reaching up tall. Arms cross. Pressing out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale as you come down. This is wonderful for getting a sense of stability and strength and balance in your lower body. And returning to center. Taking that moment. The second piece of the crane is fun. Putting your hands together, one on top of the other, like it's a beak. Squeezing your ears with your arms and flat back. Then pushing back with your palms and your one foot. And returning. And again, inhale. And exhale as you fold over with a flat back. And then you inhale and release back, pushing back with your hands and your foot, and then releasing forward. And I'll do it from the side so you can see what this looks like. Inhale and exhale forward, flat back, inhale and push. You are taking off, flying out of the nest. And inhale, flat back forward, releasing to the other side, pushing, and then return. We're going to do 2 more times. Again, inhale, flat back, and then release and return. Wonderful. So next you're going to take that chi and just kind of roll it around. You can close your eyes for this if you like. It feels really nice. You're just creating a circle, scooping the chi around your abdomen, and then lowering it down. And again, inhale as you scoop up, and exhale, bring it down. And again. And exhale. Regulating your breathing. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. We're going to do one more practice, which is also pretty fun. This is called Lady with the Fans, or Lady Admiring Her Fans. So you're going to put one leg in front and the other behind, and your hands are the fans that you can move if you like and have fun with it. And then as you step to the side, circle your arms to the top, following with your eyes, and then step behind with the other leg, flexing those fans. And again, up, taking that nice breath. And being mindful of where your strength is, like where your weight of your body is. So it's mostly on that front thigh, right? And bringing your arms up and around, and then down, stepping back, doing the fans if you have fun with it. Bringing those arms up and around again, stepping to the other side, feeling that nice strength in your hips and your legs and your feet. That sense of stability is really pronounced if you really lean into this one. Yeah, and have fun with it. And then bring it back down to center. Gathering all the chi that we've generated from the heavens, from our practice, the fresh energy, and flowing it down throughout our chest, pelvis, and bringing it inward into your belly. And take a moment here to rest your forearms on your hips, to deepen your breath into your diaphragm, and to feel that return. Notice if you feel any different from when you began, before you started this practice. Maybe you feel warmth in new places. Maybe you feel new sensations. Perhaps you feel lighter, more expanded, more connected to yourself. Whatever you feel or don't feel is perfect. All that matters is you are right here, present. And thank you for joining me. Mahalo.